These are the items I use for my media setup. We have the laptop, the Ethernet cable for internet connection from your Wi-Fi to your laptop, your mouse. Then we have the sound card, V8 sound card. We have different kind of sound card, so think you have to get a good sound card for your live streaming. So you use this to take your sound from your mixer then into your laptop, your mixer into your laptop. So this is the cable that I'll be using to take the sound from my sound card into my laptop. So when you take, then I have the lens. So this was the lens that I was using, the 22 times telephoto lens. So this is how it looks like when you buy it. It comes in a box. Then we have this entire black thing with your lens inside. So this is the lens. Then we have other small lenses. This is called the fish eye lens. So just as how you mount this on your phone, that's the same way you mount it. So we have the clip. So there are different types of lenses here that give different function, that has different function, and they all perform a different function. But mainly I use this one, the zoom lens. And I have my router, and I have my phone. This is an Android phone, Infinix. This is an Infinix phone, 50i, Hot 50i. And I have another cable, a Type-C cable. So my charger for my router, then charger for my laptop. Then I have my tripod stand. And I also have this 3.0 extension cable, male to female. Why? Because now looking at this end, USB 3.0 extension cable. Now with this one, you are going to insert your Type-C charger or any phone charger. All that you need is that the other end of the charger should be USB. So the other end of the charger should be like this, a USB. So all you need to do is to just insert the USB into the USB port, just like the port on your laptop. You just insert your USB into it. Then the Type-C end will go into your phone, or maybe the Android charger or your iPhone charger. But the other end should be a USB end, so that you'll be able to insert it into the extension, the USB 3.0 extension cable. So this is the name, USB 3.0 extension cable. Then the other end will go into your phone. So these are the items I use for the setup. So let me walk you through how it is done. So we want to insert our lens on our phone, and so this is how the lens look like, 22 times telephoto lens. So you just open your iPhone webcam. So I've opened mine. So you have to always make sure that you find the main camera. So you have to just use your hand behind the phone. Just look for the main camera. Now this will help you know where you have to put your lens. So I think I found mine. This is my main camera. So when you detect your main camera, then you know where to position your phone lens. So that you have to clean your lens. Make sure that you clean your lens so that you will not get glare footages. Just clean your lens. We want to put our clip on the phone. So with that, you have to lose it a bit. Lose it. After putting it on the phone, then you tighten it. You lose it, so that you can just open it just like this. And with this one too, you can just move it to the position of your camera lens. See, when you are inserting the clip, make sure that it doesn't cover the lens. Maybe let's say something like this. You see, you just get black images or black videos, but try to make sure that it aligns. After that, don't forget to tighten it. So make sure that you tighten it very well so that it doesn't fall off. You tighten it. So now you insert our lens. Make sure that you clean your lens. So you just inserted them. Make sure that it fits before you leave your hand, otherwise it will fall down. So I think mine. So now we are done. We've inserted our lens. Now after inserting your lens, now you have to come back to the iron webcam. Then you change the focus. Now changing the focus, now we can see it's giving us blurry videos. The footage is very blurry. So we have to make it on blur. That's adjusting our focus. So adjusting the focus. Now looking on the lens, there's this rough edges. There's this rough path. So using that, you just have to slide to your left. Just adjust it. Slide. Just rotating it to the left and right till you get a perfect focus. Everything becomes on blur. So that's what I'll be doing from here. Now I'm done with my focus. I have adjusted it. The reason why we still have waiting for connection is because I have not connected the cable to the laptop yet. So when I do that, that message will disappear. So now I'm going to connect my Type-C to my Type-C port. So I'm done with the connection. Connected it to my phone. Then I'll connect the other end. To my laptop USB. The other end to the laptop USB. After connecting it to my laptop USB, make sure that you open iron webcam on the laptop too. Open iron webcam on the laptop too. If you haven't opened it on the laptop too, you won't get the feed. The feed wouldn't come to your laptop. So open iron webcam on the laptop. Now because I've opened iron webcam on the laptop, now you've seen that the message has disappeared. Now I've opened iron webcam on my laptop. When you open iron webcam on your laptop, make sure that the video resolution, video format, you just click on the highest one. Now, before you get the feed into your laptop using the cable, you have to make sure that on your phone you will enable USB debugging. I made a video on that. When you go to TikTok, one of my videos, I made a video on the cable and how to enable your USB debugging. If that hadn't been enabled, you wouldn't be able to use the cable. So you go to settings, about phones, then there's this one called build number. You tap on it 7 times. Then on your settings, just at the search bar, just type USB debugging. It will send you directly to the place, then you toggle it on. I have a video on that, so on my TikTok, so you just look for that before you'll be able to get the feed using the cable. Otherwise it wouldn't come. Now, after you've connected your iRoom webcam on your laptop, now we have to bring it into OBS. You have to bring the iRoom webcam into OBS. So just go to add, then you will move to video capture. Now give it a name, let's say cam1. Okay. Then from the list I will look for iRoom webcam. Now I have it there, so we just have to press on OK. Now you can see it's there. So all you need to do is just resize it to fill the canvas. So in order to resize the canvas, all you need to do is just press Ctrl plus F on the keyboard. So Ctrl plus F, then it will just resize. Now you just have to bring your feed from the preview to the live, from preview to live using these buttons to feed. So now we have it on our screen, our TV screen. So let's check it out and see. So now we can see we've gotten our feed on our screen. So that's how it's done. Just connect your cable to your laptop, the USB 3.0 cable, then everything will be set. Now this prevents lagging. So comparing the Wi-Fi or using the internet connection or the network one, now in case there is a bad network, that's where the problems come from. So in case you want to get the multi-view, all you need to do is to just go to view, then you come to multi-view. Now the first one is my laptop and the second one is the screens, that the LCD screen. So I just want it to appear on my laptop. I'll just click on it. Now see, I've gotten multi-views. So if I input any other feed, I'll just get them here. So the red one shows that the rectangular shows that it is live. So that's this one. So with the OBS you can connect, I think iRoom webcam connect up to 4 cameras, 4 phones, let me say it that way. So you can connect up to 4 phones, then you just be switching through your phones. So that's basically how I connect my how I set up my devices. So when you want to do live streaming, all you need to do is just connect to your internet. Then with the lagging, so when it comes to the video lags, it depends on the laptop you are using. you have to make sure that you are using a laptop of, let's say, 16 gigabyte. When it comes to the lags in the OBS Studio, one, it depends on your laptop. You have to make sure that you are having a laptop of at least 16 gigabyte RAM, 16 gigabyte RAM and above. And when it comes to the settings, when you open OBS, you go to settings, then you come to output. So we have video bitrate. So let's say when your laptop doesn't have that kind of 16 gigabyte RAM and you are forcing it to get a higher quality output, that's when the lags appear. So mine always, I put it at 2000 video bitrate, because anytime I move higher or above 2000, I experience the lags. So I always make sure that it's 2000. So when you have a laptop, an i9 laptop, those higher PCs, you can change your bitrate to 4000. And one thing is that your graphic cards also matters. So when you do not have a higher graphic cards, and let's say your graphic card is this normal one, these Intel ones, and not that NVIDIA graphic cards, then I suggest that you put your bitrate lower so that it will avoid lags. So when you come to the video encoder here, when you have a graphic card like the NVIDIA graphic card, then you see when you scroll down, you are going to get that option there. You are going to get that option. So I always make sure that mine is at the software times 264, or you can put it, when you have this option, the hardware QSB, you can also put it there. So with the lags, it depends on so many things. You have to make sure that you are having a laptop of maybe, let's say, 16 gigabyte RAM. Then with the other settings, recording quality, high quality, medium file size. Then the video recording format, MKV. Then the hardware encoder, I have the hardware QSB. So these are the settings that you need to apply. So always make sure that your bitrate, know the strength of your laptop. When you try to push your laptop, you are going to get lags. And know the strength of your laptop. We also have, looking at the top output mode, we have simple. So the simple one we just went through. Now let's go to the advanced. It's the same settings. So when it comes to the advanced, we have streaming, recording, audio. So when it comes to streaming, just as I said, the audio encoder, FF, PEG, AAC, the video encoder. When you have that video graphics, you can select that one. If you do not have it, or you have any other graphics in your laptop, it will show up here and you just select it. Then we have the bitrate 2000. Keyframe interval, we have, I put mine at 2 seconds, some are just 0. The CPU preset, it said higher is equal to less CPU, higher is equal to less CPU. So I put mine at very fast. So so higher is equal to less CPU. So let's say when mine, I keep it at very fast because my CPU is not that strong. Let's say it's not 16 gigabyte storage. RAM, I mean the RAM. So let's say when you have a RAM of 32 gigabyte, you can put it at very slow, like slow. So it means that it's going to consume a lot of the CPU strength. So it says higher means less CPU. So the more you go high, the more you see it consumes less of your CPU. Like the strength of the CPU wouldn't be that much, like the force that you use. But when you put it as slow, that means your CPU is going to consume a lot. So if you put it as slow and you are not using a higher PC, you are going to experience lag, because it's going to make your CPU works a lot. You're going to put much pressure on the CPU. You're going to put much pressure on the CPU. So you have to make sure that you have a CPU that is very high, 32 gigabyte. Then you can put it as slow. So with the lagging, it counts a lot, especially with the laptop that you are using. So profile, high, then tune and the other options. So these are my settings for my streaming. So then you come to apply, then okay. When you want to take the sound into your laptop, now this Android charger, this Android cable, you just have to have your sound card. Mine is V8. Then you just plug it into where they say charging. So you just plug it in. Then the other end is a USB cable, USB end. Just insert it into your laptop. So after inserting it, when it gets power, it will turn red. But you have to turn it on. You have to turn it on. Then you see that blue light. It means it turn on. It has been turned on. Take the sound from the mixer using maybe your cable. So this is the cable that I use. So this 100 meters. So you just take the sound from the mixer. I've connected into the mixer. The sound engineers will do their work. I'll do my work. I'm not a sound engineer. So I'll just put this part into my V8 sound card. So let's look for the other part. So I'm looking for the part name, condenser mic. So I'll just insert it here. Done inserting it. So all you need to do is to just go to OBS. Then you look for V8 sound card microphone. Then it will start working. That you just go to the input, you add input, you move to audio input capture, then you rename it into V8. Then you come to OK. Now you look from the list of devices. Now that's the one at the last, microphone V8. Then you click on OK. Then from this side, now if the mixer was on, you will notice that you'll be getting that feedback. It will be turned on. So when you are done with that setting, it will automatically appear here, audio mixer. Now when you are using it and let's say you are not hearing the sound, you go to settings. Now from here, now you see I've turned mine on monitor and output. Sometimes it will be off, monitor off. So you just put them at monitor and output. It means that you can hear the sound, and let's say when you are using a headset, you can also hear the sound in your headset, and also when you're live streaming it, they can hear your sound. So always put it at monitor and output. Then after that you close it. So these are basically the things that I do when I'm doing my live streaming, or maybe my projection, or maybe I'm recording a video. So thank you very much for your time. For all those who requested the process for my setup, this is what I do. So thank you for your time.